This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds. It's being brought to you by Lot 1. The winner of this fight will become the #1 bantamweight contender for the title. First, from the blue corner, with 4 wins and 1 loss, standing 5'6", 145 pounds, he's a freestyle fighter. All 4 wins in the first round, and he's never been finished. Training with Militich Fighting Systems from Galesburg, Illinois, Eric Showtime Shelton. And from the red corner, with 9 wins and 7 losses, standing 5'7", 135 pounds, freestyle striker with lots of heart. Training with the gym and sponsored by Gary's Tattoo. From Dubuque, Iowa, Eric Evolution Bowe.
So here we are, Pinnacle Combat 18. Rob Spangler, Nick the Cowboy from Helmaren, Justin Taylor. We're to our final fight of the night, guys. Our main event, Eric Bowe, hometown favorite, versus Eric Shelton. This should be a dandy.
I love it when we can call the main event our pre-show pick for fight of the night, because this was mine, and I can't wait to see these guys throw down. Eric Shelton comes to us from the world-renowned Militich Fighting Systems. We offered him a fight at bantamweight. He said, I fight flyweight, and he said, and Harry said, well, it's against Eric Bowe, and he said, I want to fight Bowe. So he's up, and the winner's going to get a title shot here. So.
Seen some good action early in this fight.
Yeah, we saw Eric Bowe actually tried to take him down, and Eric Shelton reversed it there and ended up on top, so that was a nice little reversal.
Both fighters have landed some punches as well. Good activity early on, and you would expect that with these guys. They're pretty active fighters.
Yeah, I'm going to guess they touch every corner of the cage in this fight. They fight real similar. They just want to throw down. And you always hear the old term, dance like no one's watching. These guys strike like they've never been hit before, and it's something that a lot of fighters really can't do anymore. They're way too cautious, and these guys, they just want to throw down.
In a lot of the fights, we're going to talk about cardio becoming an issue. I think this is a fight we can safely say cardio will not be an issue for either fighter.
Well, for a second there, it looked like Shelton might try to let Bowe up.
Bowe trying to make that costly, jumping on top of him like that. Doesn't have anything there, though.
Uh-oh. Bowe with the slam and his arm in an armbar situation.
Yeah. Rampage style there.
This winds up being a long fight. We could see the weight difference.
Well, I was going to say,
being a factor.
Bowe is
Shelton
a naturally bigger fighter, isn't he?
Yeah, now he grew out of the 125 weight, and he's been a full-fledged bantamweight for the last couple fights. And he's had a bit of a renaissance. He's had some huge wins, and he's looking for another one here. That's
a great description, Nick. I mean, he has come on strong and kind of gotten better here with age, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. As an amateur that kid would fight anybody and had so many fight of the night performances, and he really didn't even know what he was doing then. And some of his early pro losses, he still wasn't very well trained yet. He was still learning the game, and he's just gotten better and better every fight as he picks up more knowledge and more skills, and you see him trying to work off his back here.
About halfway through round number 1 here.
And one thing I want to see if he gets on top of those elbows. He actually did fight Joe Pearson in his last fight and won that. I was not there to attend it. I haven't seen it, but I heard there were some nasty elbows thrown.
Yeah,
that contributed to that.
He has I've already seen a variety of different elbows thrown from back, basically on his back, and that you can really do some damage that way.
Oh yeah, the elbows are one of the hardest parts of your body, if not the hardest, and it's not too hard to cut somebody open.
Hard and pointy.
Shelton's doing some really pinpoint ground and pound here. It looks like everything lands. He's using a lot of misdirection there. We'll go down to the body and get Bowe to drop his hands and come up to the head. Definitely scoring here from the top.
Good action Approaching a minute and a half here in round one.
You see Vo, he's got Shelton's feet hooked there. He lets go as soon as I say it. You can hook a guy's feet there from the bottom and it flattens them out, and they have no stability to strike then.
Yeah, that's the one thing the casual fan may not quite pick up on. You know, they're watching the punches to the face and the body, but you watch the legs. There's a lot of leg fighting between these guys trying to get that position. There's a lot going on, a lot more than just those hands and punches. You get the hips in there, you're wrapping legs around everything else, and it's a full body. They're really going at everything.
There he's getting some elbows in again, Vo.
Omoplata attempt there. Okay, Shelton there to get his arm out. Submission attempt by Vo, caught the scramble, winds up with Shelton on top here with the side control.
Now you hear the crowd here. This is another ground fight, but the crowd's into it. They're yelling instructions. That's the difference between a ground fight with a lot of strikes.
Ooh, gash has been opened over Vo's right eye, just above his right eye. Uh-oh. Vo is covering up now. Trying to get up onto his feet.
Nasty cut there.
Boy, and there is round one.
Attention Juul users. If you are a young adult or the parent of a minor who used a Juul device and suffered serious health problems including nicotine addiction, nicotine poisoning, seizures, stroke, heart or lung problems, multiple cavities, or mental health problems, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Call the number on your screen or visit JuulHurt.com immediately for a free consultation. Juul devices are highly addictive and were aggressively marketed to young people. Again, if you or a loved one used a Juul device and suffered serious injury including nicotine addiction, nicotine poisoning, seizures, stroke, heart or lung problems, multiple cavities, or mental health problems, call the number on your screen or visit JuulHurt.com now for a free consultation.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-857-5985. That's 1-800-857-5985.
As you said, I mean, Shelton is undersized in this fight, but yet he controlled on top for most of round one. So
there's going to be two things at play here. I think Shelton needs to go after that immediately, and Eric needs to have a little bit of urgency because that, Eric Vo, that cut's not going to last, I think, another 10 minutes, 2 more rounds. I think he needs to look at ending this thing.
I think you're right. Justin. All right, we're ready for round number 2. Back at the Five Flag Civic Center. A little head kick there from Shelton. Back to action, Eric Vo and Eric Shelton. The main event, an eventful round one, and quickly Shelton on top, and they're on the ground again.
And this is where he's going to be able to maybe work that cut a little bit, kind of put your hand on it, maybe grind that fist into it. And so Eric Vo needs to get out of here.
Yep. Vo's got great jiu-jitsu off of his back, but I think we saw last round that being underneath Eric Shelton is not where you want to be.
Shelton trying to get a rear naked choke sunk in. Looks like he does have it under his chin.
Now Vo's got a couple things. He's got to fight that submission off first and foremost, but he's also carrying all of the weight. He's got to worry about that leg wrapped around his. He's in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in because you really don't know which way to go. There's no best way to roll out of this without, maybe throwing yourself into another choke or sinking the choke in deeper. And you just kind of, it's not one you get into a lot in the gym, and you just really, a lot of times you can,
there.
Oh, wow.
That's it. And Eric Showtime Shelton with the submission. Climbs up on top of the back of Eric Vo and finishes him with the submission here in the main event.
Yeah, Eric Shelton's a bad, bad man. just a solid performance all around. Bo brought it too, and he just didn't. Shelton had the answer for everything.
Yep, even an undersized Shelton, weight class wise, really the dominant fighter here in this bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pinnacle Combat professional bantamweight fight. We have a referee stoppage in the second round at 1 minute 9 seconds to a rear naked choke. Now our Pinnacle Combat professional bantamweight number